everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now today for all of you we have some more handbills and screen prints to get through, so let's get right into it. First up are two handbills from the Pros and Cons Series 3 by Tyler Stout, and of course they are of Beetlejuice and Seth Brundle from The Fly. These two have to be some of my favorite handbills. I love the way they look. The detail is fantastic, and these are two movies that affected me when I was a kid growing up. So it's kind of cool to have just any sort of Jeff Goldblum handle. Definitely a fan of his work. And of course Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. I mean, both these handbills look awesome. I'm pretty excited to see what the rest of the Pros and Cons Series 3 has to offer. So far it's been these two and the Henry the Sasquatch handbill, which hasn't come out yet, so keeping an eye out on that. But happy to have these two. They look fantastic. They have metallic inks, but it's kind of hard to see with the glass because I have these framed. But yeah, really cool. I love the fly in the top right corner. I think that's fantastic. Alright guys, so that's the end of this, and then we'll get into the next prints. Alright, so the next handbills I have for all of you are from Age of Ultron. These of course are of the twins, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. These are the last two handbills that I want. Well, really, the last two handbills that I think I'll get. I want the Captain America, but that thing's going for like $80, and I'm not going to pay that much for a handbill. But I'm really happy to end the collection, at least what I want to do frame wise with these two. They'll join my Nick Fury, Maria Hill, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, so I'll have 6 handbills framed. The detail's very nice. It's straight from the cast and crew variant of the print, so pretty much the same thing, just in handbill form. But they are nice. The metallics are good. I'm very happy to have these. Alright guys, that's it for these handbills, and we'll get into the next ones. Alright, so the last set of handbills I have for all of you are of the Thing that Tyler Stout did a few years ago. I figured the print was $2K, so I don't know if I'll ever spend that much on a print, even though I love this movie. But I think having the handbills is a very good substitute. Very nicely done. I like the fact that it's kind of done in Stout's older style of artwork, going into the newer style and the newer look, but the handbills look very, very nice. There's McCready at the top. What I want to do is combine this with the Struzen Thing print, the variant. So if I can find that and put these together, I think that'll be a good substitute instead of having the Tyler Stout screen print. But yeah, I'm very happy with this handbill set. Looks very nice. The detail's amazing, and it has pretty much all the players from the movie, so very cool, very happy. Just another addition to my ever-growing handbill set. Alright guys, that's the end of the handbills, and now we'll get into the prints. Alright, so the next print I have for all of you is the City of God print by Brendan DeGal. This was one of my favorite foreign films, so I really wanted a print of this. And I think it looks really good, so I'm very happy with how it turned out. I got a nice low number, number 2 out of 50. So that's really cool. So you can see some of the detail. It looks very, very nice. Fits perfectly with the movie, I think. And it's a minimalist style in a way, so I think it's very clean, and the artwork's very nice. What's also cool is I won part of the original artwork that was used in this print, as you can see right here. So this was all originally done by the artist, and these were the exact stills used in the print. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to frame these two together. So So it turns out really good and fits perfectly. But yeah, very happy with this. Man, I think it's a perfect print for City of God. Alright guys, so that's the end of this print, and we'll get into the next one. Alright, so the next print I have for all of you is the Boats for Everyone print by Scott Campbell. Of course, it's Pacific Rim themed. This was a timed edition that occurred over the holidays. But surprisingly, there's only edition size of 35. So that kind of shocked me that this was a timed edition and no one really wanted this. It is signed by the artist as well. For me, I just, I really liked the film Pacific Rim. And I thought this was pretty funny with all the kaijus and Jaegers together. Eating and just hanging out. It's almost like they're at a bar or something. But yeah, this print is just fun. I think it'd be cool to have it in like a kid's room or something. So that's why I pretty much wanted this. Details are very nice. It's all done by watercolor, supposedly. Even though it's a print, but like the original was done in watercolor. But yeah, looks good, guys. Alright, so that's the end of this print, and then we'll get into the next one. Alright, so the next print I have for all of you is the Inside Out print by Stacey Aoyama. Now, I missed this print during the drop, but ever since I first saw it, I really wanted it. I just like the minimalistic style. I think this print is very clean looking. I love the design. The characters are very well put together in terms of coloring and stuff like that. And I think it's a perfect representation of the movie, so very happy with this print. I got a very good deal for it, so I decided to pull the trigger. But yeah, this was definitely the best animated movie of 2015, and of course it won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature Film. But yeah, guys, really happy with this print. It looks very nice. If you're a fan of Inside Out, you definitely gotta get this. Right, so that's the end of this print, and we'll get into the next one. Alright guys, so the next print I have for all of you is the Graveyard print by Brandon Holt and Aaron Horkey. Now, usually I'm not into geek prints unless I've been to the show, but I just really like the design of this print. I thought it was really, really cool. I don't know, just purely for art purposes, this was something I wanted because I just think it's a really cool print. The inks were like silver and platinum metals, so it looks really, really cool. It's more like leafing, I would say, because it's not like regular or metallic inks, but it looks very, very nice, very stylized in the way that Aaron Horkey always does it. Signed by both artists. Looks very, very cool. Like I said, this was just something I wanted to hang up on the walls because I thought art-wise it was really beautiful. Alright guys, so that's the end of this print, and then we'll get into the next one. Alright, so the next print I have for all of you is the 300 print by Steve Kurth. This was a commission piece that has 75 in the run, so very small edition size. I absolutely love this commission. I think it's one of the best ones ever done. It really is fantastic in terms of just the look, the color, the style, how it's put together, the composition, all that is very, very, very nice. There's enough in here to totally remind you of the movie, and you get that sense too of like epicness, I think. So Steve did a fantastic job with all the Spartans. There's metallic inks that run throughout this print as well, especially in the darker grays. But yeah, this thing is fantastic, and I'm very, very happy to have this in my collection. It is the quintessential 300 piece, I think. I can't really see it getting any better than this. It's absolutely fantastic. Alright guys, so that's the end of this print, and we'll get into the next one. Alright guys, I just wanted to give you a quick look of the Keyline for the 300 print as well. I wanted this pretty much because I thought it reminded me closely to the graphic novel in terms of look. You know, I like the whole just black and white version of this print. It's very different from the regular, but you still see all the same great details. Alright guys, so that's the end of this print, and we'll get into the next one. Alright, so the next print I have for all of you is the Gabz Star Wars print. I got this during the lotto for his AP drop. Very happy to have this. It looks really, really nice, you know, much nicer than I thought it was going to look in person. It's a pretty complete rendering of the whole original Star Wars saga. Now the regular of this is on yellow paper with like and it has greens and stuff like that, but I just thought the yellow paper was weird to me, even though people swear by it that it looks really nice. But I really like this variant. I think it looks really, really nice. The detailing in it are quite fantastic. The Ewoks, the stormtroopers and everything like that. Now there are some issues that people were saying, like they wish the lightsabers extended fully to the next panel, but you know, I think it's minor things, and that was artist preference, so I think it looks completely fine like this. Palpatine looks fantastic. Alright guys, so that's the end of this print, and we'll get into the next one. Alright, so the last print I have for all of you is the Tyler Stout Inglourious Basterds variant. This is with the gold and silver colorway. This isn't my print, this is actually going to my buddy, but he let me review this. And I have to say, it looks really, really cool. I have the regular myself, so it's cool to see this one and how different it is. My buddy has the gold version of the Django print as well, so this will go with that perfectly in my opinion, because they're the same colorway and everything, so that's gonna be his setup. But yeah, really cool print. Of course, Inglourious Basterds is probably, I think, my favorite Quentin Tarantino film. No, it's at least up there with Kill Bill, so. But yeah, very good detail on everything. Great metallics as usual. A great print for sure. There was only 80 of these, so there's not too many of these going out there. Alright guys, so that's the end of my video. If you ever want a cool place to hang out, meet new people, talk about anything and everything pop culture related, check out Statue Collectors United, the Facebook page. The link will be in the description. Until my next print review, I will catch you all later, and remember, as always, happy collecting.